Hi Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of September. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are well. This is for any sun, moon, or rising Taurus. We're going to take a look at the cards. We'll get a sense of the awareness or the big ideas for the week, guidance, and possible outcomes. I will also choose a few oracle cards for additional information. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Eight of Swords. So the Two of Wands goes to your global vision, your plan, your future plan. What is it that you want to do? What is it that's going to capture your passions, your desires, the things that make you smile and make you feel excited about living and about life? And so you see the merchant here, the finely dressed man, holding on to one wand. He's got the world in his other hand, and he's looking out at the horizon or the long view over the water and the mountains. And so he is considering and thinking about what's next. And when we have twos are about decisions that we're tossing around. And so he may have one certain idea of what he wants to accomplish or what he wants to pursue. He has to think about the impact on those in his environment, his family, his wife or husband, whoever it may be, your partner, your location. All of these things are tied into the decisions that we make. What is the what happens if I move in this direction? And so there are many people who change careers, in mid-stride, and they just say, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to pursue what I really love. And often, if this is a married couple, the better half may say, I'll support you in doing this. I've got it. If you need to go back to school, if you need to get more training, I'll take care of things while you're able to do this until it becomes more real and hopefully prosperous. So decisions to be made about really your manifesting your life and the life that you want to create, whether it's bringing in a new relationship, whether it's changing careers or location, or trying to incorporate something like more travel into your life. You're thinking about it, and you're kind of laying it all out mentally and visually. So the thinking part is very interesting because here's the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is this wonderful reminder from the universe. It's a gift, it's a blessing, it's an opportunity. And it's the opportunity to use your smarts to deal with your life scenarios and situations. To use logic, reason, facts, figures, budgets, whatever it may be. You're looking at the numbers. You're looking at what is indeed real and what is there to help you decide, to help you problem solve. You may be hoping to manifest, a brilliant new design or something that could help, hybrid car technology. So it's about accessing your intelligence, your reason, your ability to evaluate and to synthesize information to bring something new. This is your time to do so, to use the power of the sword and of the blade, of the ability to understand issues from all different perspectives and angles. So then what's curious is that we have the Eight of Swords. And so the Eight of Swords, if you see it, the woman here is blindfolded, lightly bound, and not going anywhere. There's a sense here of feeling restricted, of perhaps being afraid or fearful to move. So this could be, this could represent where you are now and why you're having to think of the big picture and think of where you want to be, because whatever situation you're in now, it's not pleasing. It's it's perhaps creating doubt and lack of confidence, or simply dripping the life out of you. And whether you're in a job where it just sucks your soul, you really have to sit down and think about what you can do to improve that. So this is always a curious card, because really with the Eight of Swords, when you're ready to strip off these binds, you can. And you can make that step away from the little puddles. And you can take off that blindfold. But there's a sense here of feeling trapped, restricted, stagnant perhaps. Certainly not a pleasing picture. And so again, what I would call the anchor here, the Ace of Swords is, you're going to have to think about this and how can you improve your situation. It's on you. Nobody's going to do it for you. You have to sit down. You really have to reflect, meditate, and put together your thoughts in how you can bring passions and life and purpose into your current life. Okay, so let's take a look at the numbers. We have 2, 3, and 3 and 8 is 11. And 11 is a master number. It's about being of service, of generosity, of being proactively kind and considerate. It could be something very small, as in making a phone call to someone who needs support. If you have a friend that's feeling low, picking up the call, inviting them to go have coffee, touching base, that's being of service. Then there are many people who make their life as providing service, nurses, people who care for elderly, every day you're providing consideration and kindness and providing the help to others. And there's a lot of reward in that. Before I became a teacher, I worked in a law firm. And it was a toxic environment. And there was no way I would have lasted. And so now teaching, I can't think of anything else that I would rather do. So it takes time sometimes to shift and to find what works best for you and to find your way of being of service. So to close the reading, let's choose an oracle card and we'll see what the additional message is. Okay, this popped right out. Exhaustion. And I have to say that when you're exhausted, you feel low. You feel trapped. And it's hard to think. So for those that resonate with feeling really tired and exhausted, I hope that you can take time for yourself to regenerate and to do something that's going to help you feel better, maybe taking a little nap here or there and eating right. Just start to be mindful, because exhaustion can lead to, perhaps more serious health problems. So I hope that you have a wonderful day. And if you enjoyed this reading, please subscribe. And I'd also say hit the bell notification, because often subscribers are not notified of new videos. So subscribe, hit the bell notification if you're up for it, like, share, comment, and come back tomorrow for another reading. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.